Hi, my name is Miss Kennedy. Welcome to New Calvary Church, Children's Church. Today I will be reading from Exodus chapter 26, verse 32. You shall hang it upon the 4 pillars of alka wood overlaid with gold. Their hooks shall be gold upon 4 sockets of silver. And you shall hang the veil from the you shall hang the veil from the clasp. Then you shall bring the ark of the testimony in there, behind the veil. The veil shall be a divider for you between the holy place and the most holy. And you shall put the mercy seat upon the ark of the testimony in the most holy. You shall set the table outside the veil and the lampstand across from the table on the side of the tabernacle toward the south, and you shall put the table on the north side.
The word is tabernacle.
Toward the south, and you shall put the table on the north side. You shall make a screen for the door of the tabernacle woven of blue, purple, and scarlet thread, and fine woven linen made by a weaver. And you shall make for the screen 5 pillars of alka wood, and overlay them with gold. Their hooks shall be gold, and you shall cast 5 sockets of bronze for them. The altar of the burnt offerings. You shall make an altar of alka wood, 5 cubits long and 5 cubits wide. The altar shall be square, and its height shall be 3 cubits. You shall make its horns on its 4 corners. Its horns shall be of one piece with it, and you shall overlay it with bronze. Also you shall make it pans to receive it ashes, and its shovels, and its basin, and its forks, and its fire pans, and you shall make in all its utensils of bronze. You shall make a gate for it, a network of bronze, and on the network you shall make 4 bronze rings at its 4 corners. You shall put it under the rim of the altar, beneath that the network may be midway up the altar. And you shall make poles for the altar, poles of alka wood, and overlay them with bronze. The poles shall be put in the rings, and the poles shall be put on the 2 sides of the altar to bear it. You shall make it hollow. You shall make it hollow with boards, as it was shown you on the mountain. So shall they make it. The court of the tabernacle. You shall also make the court of the tabernacle for the south side. There shall be hangings for the court, made of fine woven linen, 100 cubits long for one side, and its 20 pillars and their 20 sockets shall be bronze. The hooks of the pillars in their brands shall be silver. Likewise, along the length of the north side there shall be hangings 100 with its 20 pillars and their 20 sockets of bronze, and the hooks of the pillars and their brands of silver, and their brands of silver, bronze of silver,
and their bands of silver,
and along the width of the court. And along the width of the court on the west side shall be hangings of 50 cubits, with their 10 pillars and their 10 sockets. The width of the court on the east side shall be 50 cubits. The hanging on one side of the gate width shall be 15 cubits, with their 3 pillars and their 3 sockets, and on the other side shall be hangings of 15 cubits long, with their 3 pillars and their 3 sockets.
Good job.
For the gate of the court there shall be a screen 20 cubits long, of 20 cubits long, woven 20 cubits long, woven of blue, purple, and scarlet thread, and fine woven linen made by a weaver. It shall have 4 pillars and 4 sockets. All the pillars around the court shall have 9 brands of silver. Their hooks shall be of silver, and their sockets of bronze. The length of the court shall be 100 cubits, the width 50 throughout, and the height 5 cubits, made of fine woven linen, and its sockets of bronze. All the utensils of the turbulence for all its servants, all its. Wait a second. It shall have 4 pillars and 4 sockets. All the pillars around the court shall have brands of silver. Their hooks shall be of silver, and their sockets of bronze. and their sockets of bronze. The length of the court shall be
100
cubits, the width 50 throughout, and the height 5 cubits, made of fine woven linen, and its sockets of bronze, and its sockets of bronze,
all the
utensils of the tabernacle for all its servants, all its pegs, and all the pegs of the court shall be of bronze. The care of the lampstand, and you shall command the children of Israel that they bring you pure oil of pressed olives for the light, to cause the lamp to burn continually in the tabernacle for the meeting outside the veil, which is before the testimony. Aaron and his sons shall tend it from evening until morning before the Lord. It shall be a statute. It shall be a statute forever to their generations on behalf of the children of Israel. Garments for the priest.
Which verse?
No, I'm at chapter 28 now.
What verse? Come on, quickly.
Verse 2.
Okay. And you shall make holy garments.
And you shall make holy garments for Aaron your brother, for glory and for beauty. So you shall speak to all who are gifted artists. Does that say it?
Yes, good job.
Whom I have filled with the spirit of wisdom, that they may make Aaron's garments to consecrate him, that he may minister to me as priest. And there are these are the garments. These are the garments which they shall make: a breastplate, an ephod, a robe, a skillfully woven tunic, and a turban, and the sash. So they shall make holy garments for Aaron your brother and his sons, that he may minister to me as priests. The ephod. They shall take the gold, blue, purple, and scarlet thread, and the fine linen, and they shall make the ephod of gold, blue, and purple, and scarlet thread, and fine woven linen. Art is tastefully worked. It shall have 2 shoulder straps joined at its 2 edges, and so So it shall be joined together and
Intricately
woven band of the ephod, which is on it, shall be of the same workmanship, made of gold, blue, purple, and scarlet thread, and fine woven linen. Then you shall take 2 onyx stones and engrave on them the names of the sons of Israel, 6 of their names on one stone. And 6 names on the other stone, in order of their birth, with the work of an engraver in stone, like the engravings of a signet. You shall engrave the 2 stones with your names of the sons of Israel. You shall set them in settings of gold, and you shall put the 2 stones on the shoulders of the ephod as memorial stones for the sons of Israel. So Aaron shall bear their names before the Lord on his 2 shoulders as a memorial. You shall also make settings of gold, and you shall make 2 chains of pure gold like braided cords, and fasten the braided chains to the settings. The breastplate. You shall make the breastplate of judgment artistically woven according to the workmanship of the ephod. You shall make it of gold, blue, purple, and scarlet thread, and fine woven linen. You shall make it. It shall be doubled into a square. A span shall be its length, and a span shall be its width. And you shall put its settings of stone in its 4 rows of stones. The first row shall be sardis, a topaz, and an emerald. This shall be the first row. The second row shall be a turquoise, a sapphire, and a diamond. The third row a jacinth, and
agates,
and an amethyst.
Yep. Yes.
Oh. Exodus. In the 4th row, a beryl, an auction, and a jasper. They shall be set in gold settings, and the stones shall have the names of the sons of Israel, 12 according to their names, like the engravings of the site, each one with its own name. They shall be according to 12 tribes. You shall make chains for the breastplate at the end, like braided cords of pure gold, And you shall make 2 rings for gold for the breastplate, and put the 2 rings on the 2 ends of the breastplate. On the edge of it, which is on the inner side of the ephod, the inner side of the ephod, and 2 other, and the 2 other rings of gold. And you shall make and put them on the 2 shoulder straps underneath the ephod toward its front, right at the stem above the NKJV woven band of the ephod shall bind the breastplate by means of its rings to the rings of the ephod, using a blue cord, so that it is above the intricately woven band of the ephod, and so that the breastplate does not come loose from the ephod. So Aaron shall bear the names of the sons of Israel on the best breastplate of judgment over his heart when he goes into the holy place as a memorial before the Lord continually. And you shall put in the breastplate of judgment the Urim and the Thummim, they shall be over Aaron's heart when he goes in before the Lord. So Aaron shall bear the judgment of the children of Israel over his heart before the Lord continually. Other priestly garments. You shall make the robe of the ephod all of blue. There shall be an opening for his head. In the middle of it, it shall have a woven binding all around its opening, like the opening in a coat of mail, so that it does not tear. And upon its hem you shall not make pomegranates. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes. Of blue, purple, and scarlet all around. Its hem and bells of gold between them all around. A golden bell and a paragrammic, a golden bell and a pomegranate upon the hem of the robe all around. And it shall be upon Aaron when he ministers, and its sounds will be heard when he goes into the holy place before the Lord. And when he comes out, that he may not die. You shall also make a plate of pure gold and engrave on it like the engraving of a signet, holiness to the Lord. And you shall put it on a blue cord, and it may be on the turban. It shall be on front of the turban, so it shall be on Aaron's forehead that Aaron may bear the iniquity of the holy things, which the children of Israel hallow in all their holy gifts. And it shall always be on his forehead, that they may be accepted before the Lord. You shall skillfully weave the tunic of fine linen thread. You shall make the turban of fine linen, and you shall make sashes for them
of woven
work. For Aaron's sons you shall make tunics, and you shall make them of sashes for them, and you shall make hats for them for glory and beauty. So you shall put them on Aaron, your brother, and on his sons with him. You shall anoint them, consecrate them, and signify them, that they may minister to me as priest, and you shall make for them linen trousers to cover them nakedness. They shall reach from their waist to their thighs. They shall be on Aaron and on his sons when they come into the tabernacle of meeting, and or when they come near the altar to minister in the holy place, that they do not incur iniquity and die. It shall be a statute forever to him and his descendants after him. Aaron and his sons consecrated. And this is what you shall do to them, to hallow them for ministering to me as priest. Take one young bull and 2 rams without blemish, and unleavened cakes, mixed it with oil, and unleavened wafers, anointed with oil. You shall make them of wheat flour. You shall put them in one basket and bring them in a basket with the bull and 2 rams. And Aaron and his sons you shall bring to the door of the tabernacle of meeting, and you shall wash them with water. Then you shall take the garments, put the tunic on Aaron, and the robe of the ephod, and the breastplate, and the gird him with the intend to leave woven brand of the ibhood.